from your active.
My what?
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Rookie Critic YouTube channel. As many of you know, I am brand new to comics, and I've only read 2 comics so far in my experience, and this was recently. But, over the weekend, my very first Comicsgate comic arrived in the mail, and that is LoneStar, Heart of a Hero by Mike S. Miller. But it didn't just come with the comic book, it came with a Comicsgate Characters Thanksgiving card and a LoneStar playing card. I don't really know if they're going to make any of their Comicsgate comics into playing card games, but if they do, I'll at least have one to start off with. And the Thanksgiving card came out really well, and I remember when they were drawing this on live streams a few months back, and it's just kind of cool seeing it actually come to life, which is one of the things that I really appreciate with Comicsgate, because I'm actually able to sit and watch them work on a product that I might actually buy, and I can interact with them if I want in the chat or super chat, and I've never seen that with anything else as far as I can tell. Like, if other companies would allow me to talk to them or see them work live, that would be pretty cool. This is a different type of interaction. Like, I was able to converse with Mike and Ethan Van Sciver and other people and be able to kind of get an idea for them, and in a way they helped kind of convince me to want to buy their book, which is good because I'm a brand new comic person. I only have read 2 other comics before, Darth Maul and X-23, so this is pretty good. This is the first Comicsgate comic, and before I get into it real quick, it also came with a dog tag, the LoneStar Squadron 1st Brigade dog tag, and I don't really wear dog tags, but it still is pretty cool, and I know that he did this a lot with respect for veterans and Marines in the United States Army, so I really appreciate that too, because my best friend that I've known since I was really young is a Marine right now, and just much respect, man. Alright, moving on to the comic book. First thing that catches my eye when I opened it was how awesome the cover looks. I don't remember buying this cover. I don't really remember when I purchased it or what I looked at on the Indiegogo page to get me more convinced to buy it, but this cover is freaking awesome. I mean, again, me not being a comic person, if I were to see this walking in the aisles of Target or Walmart or something, I've never been to a comic book shop, and I've never seen one in my real life, so that's where I'd probably find it. If I were just walking by, not even looking for it, this would catch my eye. I'd be like, holy shit, he is blowing this guy's brain out. He's got the part of the shots going through his head. He's got a knife from a guy that he just slit his throat with the blood still going out. The blood's dripping from the knife. He's surrounded by people. It looks like he's already been in a battle. Like, this has already got me hooked to want to see what else is going to happen in this book. And the font is pretty cool, it being a Marine style font, and it's colored by Kyle Ritter. Very, very well done, man. This is how you get me hooked, because I don't know anything about this story at all to get me hooked. So when I read it, I was pretty intrigued. And honestly, reading it, I want to see more. It seemed pretty short to me, and I really want to see what happens next. I don't really know how I should do a comic book review. When I did the Darth Maul and X-23 one, those are already part of a universe and a recognized brand, as to where this is the first of LoneStar that we ever see. So I don't really know if I should actually tell you what happens in it, or just tell you that I really liked it, or what. But I'll tell you, I liked it. I mean, I don't think it's as good as the Darth Maul book that I read, but I mean, I already like Star Wars. I love a lot of things Star Wars. Not everything that's Star Wars, don't get me wrong. But with Darth Maul, I really liked it. It seemed like it was a couple stories in one. I think it had a lot more pages than the Star Wars one, but it tells a really good story with Darth Maul. But anyway, with LoneStar, being an independent one, this is still really good. Way, way better than the X-23 one that I read, which wasn't as bad as everyone kind of implies that Marvel is, but it was still pretty darn bad. But with LoneStar, I want to see more. I mean, you just barely get to know a lot of the side characters that he's with, his buddies. You get a pretty good idea about how he is. He's like a hardened warrior hero. And he's, just he's interested in a girl, but he can't really make his move. Classic comic book vigilante type of setup, but it's done in an interesting way, I think. The characters that he puts in here to play off of with each other is pretty cool. He's fighting vampires in this book, LoneStar is. And the main villain vampire is a pretty cool design. I really like that design. It seems familiar, but I don't think I've seen it before. And I want to see what he's doing next. He seems like that guy who's got that master plan always. Who's like, okay, I might have failed this time, but don't you worry, okay? I'll get the books, I'll set up my army, and I will take you down. All I can say is that I can't wait for LoneStar 2, and after reading it, I am kind of tempted to get the Meg, Mike. A little tempted to get the Meg just to see what else you can do. Again, I don't think I should actually review the thing. I don't know, because I don't really want to give away too much details for people that haven't read it. I don't really know if people should give the details when they're talking about a comic book, so I don't know. It's an Indiegogo one that I think people should read when they get the chance to. All that I'll say to wrap it up is that as a person who's brand new to comics, and this is my first Comicsgate comic and independent one that I've read, I really like it, and I do want to see more of this. So I'm going to get your next book when you have that going. I might just get your little Meg triple pack thing that EVS has been saying. I don't know, that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys. This was a horribly edited review because I've just been talking out of my mouth and didn't really have any notes or points to go down on, and I, again, don't really know how to review it, so I'm just going to end it here. Thanks, Mike S. Miller. This comic book's pretty good. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please like, share, subscribe, notify, or comment. You can contact me at the links to social media below. For more awesome content, check out the Fandom Collective YouTube channel, where my buddies and I rotate every week posting content. And while you're at it, check out these other rising content creators.